There's an increasing tension between the United States and Iran. Want to know why? Stay with me. Hi guys, I am Caroline Indabla, a conflict, peace and security researcher, and I also monitor conflict trends around the world and how it impacts on your peace and security. Welcome to week 2 of the State of Global Peace, where I give you major highlights of events that happened in the past week shaping peace and security in the world. So stay with me. President Trump had announced that an armada is heading towards Iran unless Iran is willing to make a non-nuclear weapon deal. In reaction, the Iran government said it would react with unprecedented retaliation from any form of attack from the United States. Iran went further to declare a 2-day live exercise at the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz is the same location where the United States warship is stationed. If you don't know what an armada means, an armada is a large group of warships sailing together under one command. However, Iran said it is also willing to go into negotiation, same way it is willing to go into war. This was said after a series of meetings with countries like Turkey, Saudi Arabia, as well as the United Arab Emirates. So far, no concrete structure has been made for any form of negotiation between both countries. Still on Iran, the European Union has declared the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, that is the IRGC, a terrorist organization. The IRGC is a government security framework in Iran that is structured like the armed forces. Although it is different from the armed forces, but it is structured similar to the armed forces. Its internal structure has an army, formation, a navy formation, an air force formation, and even a special guard formation. But with the declaration by the European Union, it now places the IRGC at same level with the Islamic State and Al-Qaeda terrorist group. So far, the death toll from the Iran anti-government protest has been accounted to be at about 6,000 following military actions by the IRGC on the protesters. If you recall, the Iran protest started on the 28th of December 2025, and ever since, there has been increasing tension in that area. Moving on to the Israel-Gaza war, Israel has retrieved the body of its last soldier killed in Gaza. Similarly, it has released the body of 15 Palestinians that has been under its custody. This was supposed to mark the last chapter for this level of the peace agreement. However, by the end of the week, Israel carried out airstrikes on Gaza, leading to the death of 30 people. According to the IDF, that is the Israel Defense Force, the attack was on Hamas. The attack was set out for Hamas, the Hamas weapon storage facilities, as well as the manufacturing site for Hamas. And the attack was because of the violation of the peace agreement between both parties. However, some civilians were said to also be caught among the casualties in these airstrikes. Still on Israel, the Israeli military has confirmed that over 70,000 Palestinians were killed during the war. According to it, it is still making analysis on militants' deaths and civilian casualties. This confirmation comes after the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, had initially disregarded the claim by the Palestinian Ministry of Health that over 70,000 Palestinians have been killed during the war. It claimed that the number of casualties has been inflated due to Hamas influence on the Palestinian Health Ministry of Health. On Russia and Ukraine, Russia carried out a drone attack on a passenger train in northeastern Ukraine, leading to the death of 4 people. Similarly, an attack on the port of Odessa at southern Ukraine led to the death of 3 people. Russia has been strategic in its attack, where it has attacked major infrastructure that has affect electricity and water distribution in Russia, particularly in this period when the country is faced with the harshest weather, leaving people without electricity supply nor water supply. Meanwhile, in North Korea, the government has unveiled a 5-year plan to expand and modernize its missile production. The leader said the intention is to cause excruciating pain to its enemy, that the expansion of missile production to is strategic to warn of in case of any military confrontation from any country. After it noted that it um it detected several short ballistic missile that was launched against the country at the Japan Sea. Moving on, the United Nations has announced that it is in verge of a financial collapse. This was contained in a letter from the United Nations Secretary General sent to member states, urging them to pay up their annual due. According to the letter, the United Nations no longer has the financial reserve to function like it used to. So member states were encouraged to pay up their annual due to keep the United Nations running. So click on the link to read more and have more details of other events that occurred this past week on the state of global peace. Also join me again next week on week 3 on the state of global peace 2026 series. See you then. Bye bye.